What's good, YouTube? You're back with the Prez. And this is day 2 in my new program of my cycle. So this is my second pull day out of my new program. First pull day was 5x5 weighted pull-ups. And now the focus of this pull session is going to be weighted muscle-ups. Here I'm just doing warm-up set. I hung on the bar for 10 seconds. And then I went into 5 chest-to-bar pull-ups. Then into 1 muscle-up. This is just a warm-up set. So the exercise focus today is a 5x5 weighted muscle-up drill. Alright, getting right into the working sets. 5x5 weighted muscle-ups. I thought in my head that if I put 10 pounds on, I would get the 5x5 easily. So I said, let's do a modest 12 pounds. I have a 10-pound plate and a 2.5-pound plate strapped on. So set 1, I threw myself up right away, and in my head I said, damn, this 12 pounds feels heavier than I thought. So we see, round 1, set 1, I only end up catching 4 reps. Now in my head I thought as soon as I came down, should I lower the weight or should I track 12 pounds for the remaining 4 sets, and let's see how I do. Alright, set 2. Still got the 12 pounds on. I decided not to lower the weight, and I'm going to track the remaining 4 sets at 12 pounds, and next week when I come, I'll hit the same thing for 12 pounds again. So, set 2 here. First set I call 4 reps. Here, third rep, set 2. I'm just starting to struggle. I say in my head, should I try again or should I come down? I say, alright, let's go for 1 more rep. I rest on the bar for a little bit, go for the 4th rep, just pull chest to bar, I didn't make it up. Alright, set 3. Again, I rested only 2 minutes. I'm keeping the break strict 2 minutes. That's my strict rest time on these 5x5 sets. So, still have the 12 pounds strapped on. And now you guys are going to, look guys, watch my form. On these 5x5 sets, even though I'm not hitting the 5 reps, I'm trying to keep each rep as strict and clean as possible. Here, I'm not doing the kipping. Even though you see me doing the kipping and the momentum muscle-ups at the end of my routines recently, that's to increase my reps. But here, when I'm trying to get stronger, each rep is clean. Full lockout, trying to get full extension each rep. Alright, so I ended up catching 4 reps on set 3. So here we go, set 4 now. Remember, guys, I'm keeping the breaks strict. 2 minutes. If I was to increase the breaks, then I would be able to bang out more reps. That's the point of keeping the breaks strict. You want to have the same amount of energy for each set that you're getting into. You want to get strong at the 5x5 with that strict 2-minute break period. So here's set 4, and again, I took this 2-minute break, and I was able to bang out again 4 reps here. So now the scheme is 4 reps set 1, 3 reps set 2, 4 reps set 3, 4 reps set 4. And here we go, last set. So trying to get again 4 reps. The only time I failed was set 2 when I caught the 3 reps. So here we go. Strict form each rep, guys. And look, I took the hat off because, you know, every extra weight counts right now. 3 reps. Let's go. 1 more. Hit the 4. That's 4 reps. And I really felt like I was going to get 5 on this one. That 4th one went up pretty easily. Then I go back down for 5, but this has been a trend these last couple sets. On the 5th rep, I'm only getting chest to bar, and that's a wrap for the 5x5 muscle-ups. And let me just mention this one thing. Don't forget, guys, I've started a bulk recently. I may have only put on a pound or 2, so I may be hitting this 161, 162 pound range right now. But in the summertime, I was chilling around 158, 159 pounds. So the muscle-ups back then were a little bit easier. Even though it's only a 2-3 pound difference, it does make a difference when it's body weight. And now that I threw on the extra 12 pounds for the muscle-ups, it would be equivalent to throwing on 15 pounds a few weeks ago when my body weight was lighter. So I would have been doing a 5x5 at almost 15 pounds back then. But now we're getting into some accessory work. So it's a pull day. Now we have 4 sets of weighted neutral grip chin-ups. The goal is to complete 10 reps for all 4 sets. I chose a 45-pound plate, and that's the weight I'm going to stay at. So regardless, I'm going to use this weight until I can hit all 4 sets for 10 reps. So that was set 1, which I caught 10 reps right there. And now I'm keeping the breaks down to 90 seconds because the volume is going to be increased. I want to get good at this 45-pound plate, but I don't want the breaks to be too long. 90-second rest, and then I'm going right back into set 2. And again, if I don't hit 10 reps, that's fine. I will stay at this 45-pound plate until I hit all 4 sets for 10 reps. Alright, and that was the 8th rep. It was definitely a struggle. Here I go for 9, barely get it, so I only count 8 reps this set. Alright, here we go, set 3. Still got the 45 pound on, even though I didn't hit the 10th rep on set 2. Now all I do now is track the amount of reps I'm going to get per set. So here's set 3. The goal is to get 8 reps or better. I already failed the 4 sets of 10 reps, so I already know that next week when I come on, I'm going to be still working at this 45 pound plate. So let's see what we get set 3. Now you're going to see, towards the end of my sets, I start to dead hang in between reps. That really caused a lot of fatigue. And again, the 8th rep was a struggle. Go for the 9th, barely get my chin over. Call it 8 reps for the set. Alright, set 4. We dropped the 45. Now we're going on to our bodyweight burnout set. Here I'm focused on just getting more reps in, getting a nice pump in the back. I end up pulling out 12 reps. Alright, here we go. Last exercise for the day. We have 4 sets of this. Now, even though it's a pull day, and even though I train shoulders on the reg during this program, I do not train handstands as often now. So for these final sets, the goal is to get 1 handstand press, straight into 10 pull-ups, then straight into 1 muscle-up. I go in for 4 sets of this. So here you're going to see, I hit the 1 handstand press, immediately jump on the bar, 10 pulls, then go into 1 muscle-up. So let me explain something to you. The reason why I'm doing these handstand presses on this dip bar attachment, or trying to get it for this second set, is because I just came from doing neutral grip pull-ups. Now think of it like this. Neutral grip pull-ups work the same plane of motion as handstand push-ups on parallel bars. Your hands are both in the neutral grip. Now if I was to put my hands on the floor and do handstands, or handstands on a straight bar, it would be equivalent to doing pull-ups in a pronated grip. Hand length is the same, hand positioning is the same, so you work the same plane of motion. But here on this second set, I failed on the handstand and just went into 10 pull-ups, 1 muscle-up. Alright, here we go, set 3. Since I failed on set 2 with the handstand press, I decided to keep it out now. So we're just going 10 pulls, 1 muscle-up. And I'm keeping the breaks a strict 60 seconds now. That's why I'm failing on the handstand press. I'm fatigued overall. My pulling muscles can keep going. That's what I'm really working on, my endurance and the pull muscles. But when it comes to that strength handstand press, I'm failing. So here I catch the 10 pulls, and I bang out 2 muscle-ups on this third set. Alright, here we go, set 4, last set of the day. I'm really starting to feel the fatigue now. Even though I'm taking 60-second breaks and I'm only hitting 10 pulls, I did a lot of pulling previous to all this. So, set 4, I told you I already skipped out on the handstand, and now I'm really starting to feel the exhaustion in the lats. This is exactly what I wanted to feel. Look, I go for the muscle up, fail on the first try. I go back down, and this is exactly how I felt in the tournament. Extremely fatigued in the lats. Jump back up, I already knew I was failing on this rep, and look, fail again. So now I jump back off and say to myself, all right, now I'm going to do some momentum, some kipping, get myself over this bar. So let's see how it goes. And you see that big swing, that big head swing through the arms, lets me generate enough momentum, and then the leg drive gets me over. Alright, so let me just mention this one thing. I know you guys have seen in these previous videos that I'm posting, I'm training muscle-ups often now, and I'm training them pretty sloppy, dirty, using a lot of momentum. And if you watch my muscle-up tutorial video, it's exactly what I spoke out against. The muscle-up is supposed to be a strength training move. You should work on perfecting it clean, with good form every time. The momentum reps are not ever going to be accepted in tournament, unless I guess it comes to a competition when they're at the end of a routine. So listen. The focus of my muscle-up training, like you see prior in this video, is going to be strict form. The 5x5, I was keeping the form strict. But when it comes to the end of routine, and I want to bust out more reps and work on that endurance range in these muscle-ups, now I got to start throwing in these cheat reps, these momentum reps, getting my head through my arms, using more knee drive, because that's what they accept in the tournament now, and that's the only way I'm going to be able to push through when I'm so fatigued at this point in the exercise, or this point when I'm doing the competition. So the momentum reps are only going to be utilized at the end of my routine, just to get more and more reps in and build more endurance on. And listen, the more often I train these reps at the end, the more sloppy I do them, as often as I do them sloppy, eventually they're going to start getting cleaner, and then my endurance will build, and I'll be able to do do these clean reps at the end of my routine. I just never trained like this before, so this is all new training styles to me. So yo guys, like always, I appreciate you watching. Like, comment, subscribe. Peace out. Bar Naturals.